So I'm really confused because in your first example, it doesn't make sense. 8x squared plus 2x minus 5. If I multiply a and c together, a is here, c is there, 8 times negative 5 is negative 40, not negative 120. And then you say something about when you factor that so that the two numbers add up to b, which is negative 5, the b is 2. So I don't know if you just created this problem off the top of your head or you copied it wrong, but we're going to omit that problem because it doesn't work out, and I'm not sure where the numbers came from. The other thing, too, is you're writing an equation, which leads me to believe you're asked to solve for x, not just factor. So I kind of need to know where the problem's coming from and what the direction is. But let's try your second example. If I go through the process with this equation, 2u squared minus 5u minus 3 equals 0. Okay, so let's try this one. And this may be slightly different than Alex shows you, but we're going to go for it. This is an equation, so again, my guess is they're asking you to solve for u, not just factor. Or they're asking you to solve by factoring. If that's the case, you multiply the 2 times the negative 3. All right, watch what I'm going to do here. Just bring down the variable squared, minus 5u, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. All right, I'm asking myself what multiplies to the last number now. So that would be what multiplies to negative 6, but also adds to negative 5. It has to add to the middle number. So negative 6 times 1 adds to negative 6. Negative 6 plus 1 adds to negative 5. So if I factor this, I put the u times u to get u squared. I put my negative 6 in and my positive 1. But I've altered the problem because I multiplied by 2 here at the very beginning. So to undo the multiplication that I did, I'm going to divide by 2 to each of these answers, each of these terms. Simplify it. One half doesn't simplify, but I'm not going to leave a dangling denominator. So the denominator goes up in front. So now this is u minus 3 times 2u plus 1 equals 0. I have factored it. That's factoring it. But if you're asked to solve for u, you have to set each factor equal to 0 and then solve for u. So here's where you might be getting weird sign changes. To solve for u, you add 3 to both sides of the equation. U equals 3 is a solution to that equation. Solve for u here, subtract 1 from both sides. 2u equals negative 1, divide by 2. U equals negative 1/2. That's the solution. So if you're asked to factor, that's the factoring of it. If you're asked to solve, you have to set each factor equal to 0 and then solve for u. Hope that helps.